Hi everyone, good evening. So we are now going to start 17th episode of the Logo Files Lounge, which is publishing your blog on Medium. Please send your questions here so that on use this option of live chat so that I can answer the questions. And if you have any questions, we are going to cover Medium, how you will use Medium as a blogging platform to start writing and publishing your content, right? Hi Sanjita, good evening. Okay, in case if you I hope everything is clear today, right? So let us start now. I will start sharing my screen now. If you have any questions, please ask on the chat. And I also request you, all of you, to please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so. Please subscribe, uh, like this video, and also please participate because this is again something which will be more of a one-way session where I will be telling you on how to publish your content on Medium, how to utilize that platform. But if you will participate, it will be quite easy for me to answer your questions immediately. Anju, Anuj Kumar Singh, and hi Anuj, good evening. Hi Poonam. Yes. So, Anuradha ma'am, good evening. So finally you are also here. Great. So let us start now. Um, I will share my screen now. Yes. Hi Upasna, good evening. Yes, so publish with confidence on Medium. So let us start now. As a blogger, you will love publishing your content on Medium. So I have seen that a lot of people ask me when we do WordPress that WordPress is slightly complicated. Many times, you feel like if you have, I mean, you spend a lot of time in technicalities of creating a blog, optimizing it for SEO, search engine optimization, and still you depend entirely on your social media network, maybe on Facebook and LinkedIn, to get more audience. Now, Medium takes this entirely from you and makes sure that um, you focus more on writing and blogging and creating good content, whereas it will take care of the rest of the part, technicalities, getting more audience, etc. Just to give you an idea, the business model of Medium is very different from the rest of the platforms. So, Medium is a subscription based service. So, users subscribe, they charge $5 per month for their subscription or $50 per annum, and that $5 they distribute among the writers. So the charge that they take from the readers, this distribute among the writers based on how many views your content has got, right? So that is where there is an opportunity for creating good content and then monetizing it based on how much engagement do you have on your content. So this Medium platform complete takes this advertisers completely out of the picture, and you are for getting paid by the readers who love your content. So it's a direct connection between the readers and the writers. All right. And the platform is awesome. I mean, you will find it once you develop a habit of writing on Medium, you will forget everything else. So, but yes, it does not mean that you should not use WordPress. We are going to discuss various features of Medium, and we will also compare Medium and WordPress and when should you use Medium, when you can use both of them, and how you can monetize also in Medium. Though there is a rider in terms of monetization, because in India it is still there is some problem with its payment gateway, but still we will look at it and we will see how does that work. All right. So I can see so Upasna, Alina, Love Triangle. That is very interesting. Anita is there. Deepak, Sanjida. Okay, Sanjida, can you see the screen now? Can you please confirm because now screen should be visible. Shivani, Srivali, Hari Prasad sir, good evening, and Meenu, good evening. So good evening all of you. Let us start now. Again, I will request you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so, and please like this video so that, and also once we complete this, you will watch the recording. Please share it on your social media network so that you can spread the word. Yeah. Okay. So, so the medium advantage, it has very simple interface. You can get started in just 5 minutes. No technical knowledge at all is needed. If you can use um, if you can use I mean Google Doc or Word document, it is easily, you can easily use Medium. It is that simple. It is in fact simpler than using Microsoft Word and Google Doc. Easy to get viewership despite no knowledge of digital marketing. So even if you are not much aware of digital marketing techniques, you will have some audience. You will see some views, right? There is very good, interesting statistics on Medium. So on rest of the platforms, they tell you on how much, how many views are there. So you actually do not know whether people how much content they have read, whether they have read just one paragraph or they have read complete article. So Medium is a platform that tells you how many people have views, means the click on your content, and then how many people have read your content completely from start to end, right? So that is also very interesting. Then you will get discovered as a writer. Medium has a good audience and reader space, and your writing will be featured there if you create good content. You can also monetize your content, and if you are a team of writers, if you are working in a team, you can also start your own publication or magazine. Okay, I just got a message that Sneha is not able to see the screen. Sneha, can you see my screen now? And Poonam cannot hear me. Poonam, what about others? Others can hear me or not? Okay, so all right. So this is what we are going to discuss: creating a profile on Medium. Then we will learn some awesome writing tools on Medium. uh, how you as a writer, suppose you do not want to use Medium regularly, but then you can use Medium at least for one purpose. If you want to become a freelance writer, you can, or a freelance digital marketer also, or a freelance anyone, in a consultant. Even in that case, you can use Medium to build a decent online portfolio without writing a single line of code. We will see how you can do that. Then understanding medium tags, topics, and authors, starting a series. This is also a very interesting part. Sneha, Medium does not support. I mean, I need to check. It does not support Hindi language. It's primarily in English. Yes. Starting a series. Someone, if you have, if you love writing short stories, Medium has something for you in forms of series, and we will see that. Starting a publication, how to start a publication, then monetize your content, how to analyze medium stats, and then knowing about settings and customizing your profile. We will see this on how you can manage your settings so that you can discover good content. Right. Thanks, ma'am, Anuradha, ma'am, for feedback. Yes, you can hear me. Great. Uh, well, now we will see how to create a medium profile. This is so see, this is where I'm going here, and so this is a profile which has already been created. So I will just log out from here to see on how you can create a medium profile. So it's very simple. If we go here and click on Medium, there is an, see medium.com, click on get started. You have certain options, which is sign up with Google, sign up with Facebook, sign up with email ID. Simple, the way you create any account anywhere. So I will sign up with Google and I will use certain accounts from here. So for example, I will let me use this one. Almost all my accounts are used for. Sorry, we don't recognize that account. Would you like to create a new Medium account? Yes, sign up with Google. So I will just put it my full name here and email ID is this, and I will create an account. Good evening, Shalu. Good evening. Most welcome. Yeah. So now once you create this session, you will see the topics that you were interested in. Shanjida, please tell me if it is still showing an error. Uh, just log in with your Google ID, and if there is an error, try to share a screen. You know what? During these YouTube live sessions, since you cannot share something on, a video, you cannot share a video here on the chat or a screenshot or photo. What you can do is simply take a screenshot of your screen and so this is the screenshot that I've taken and use this print.sc and simply go and paste your screenshot and it will give you a URL. This URL you can use to show in case if it is showing an error. So this is the URL that you can share here on the live chat and I will see the kind of error that you are getting and then I will tell you how you can address that, right? So this is a very helpful tool that you can use during these sessions. Great. We'll come back once again on getting started on Medium account. Sanjay, let me know if you are able to do that, if you're able to create an account. Yes. All right. So now I will select the topics that I am interested in. Please understand that do not uh, choose topics just because you have to choose certain topics. Choose something that you are interested in. So, Anuradha ma'am, this is something for you. There is gaming, programming. So, I mean, this is for everyone. I'm just telling her because she is interested in some wildlife photography and all. Okay, so films, environment, poetry, cities, um, the digital life, writing, for instance. Suppose I will do this. Startups, social media, yes, and marketing, yeah, leadership. You can use your own and then start reading. Click here, and now the account is created. Now, this is the account is created. You will see a Medium feed where you will find a lot of interesting articles. Just to tell you, the founders of Medium is also the co-founder of Twitter. So you will find this uh, quite interesting. The platform is quite interesting. So this is how you create a Medium profile. Then writing a blog on Medium. If you have to start, yes, Neha, it's really interesting. The topics are really interesting, and the best part is that the feed that you will be getting on your email or maybe on your Medium timeline, it's really fantastic and real life. People share their real life experiences, and there are really good authors on Medium. So, okay, then if so, see, creating profile was quite easy, and in fact, writing a blog is in fact much easier. So let us see how you can do that. So simply go here and we will again go on Medium and I'm clicking on the icon which is there and then click on new story. Now you can put a title. This is a test blog. And then you can simply start typing here. So the moment you start typing, This is a test blog. You will see there are three icons out there, right? And this gives you certain things that we will discuss each one of these, but now from here you can edit this. I will just pick up something from, so for example, let me copy this one if I have to do this. Simply I will copy here. Okay, print command here, it's prnt dot sc. This is the print. You will simply type on Google also and it will give you the exact URL. Alina is saying, sir, if I wish to have a separate username for my Medium account or blog, how do I do it? Okay, Alina, you can, it's quite simple. Go on guest. So I will use this guest account to show you. So for example, simply go on medium.com and use a username, something like this. So once you click on get started, you can simply have sign up with the email. You can use your email in and then it will ask you for a name. You can choose a different name. That is perfectly fine, right? It picked up from the email because on the email I had mentioned that you can use any name. That is, you can be anonymous also. That is perfectly fine. All right. So suppose I have to paste it here, this one, and I will go and paste it here. See, this is automatically, it is taking some bullet points. But suppose I have to, now there are some editing options out there. So for example, if you have to add a new paragraph, you simply click on enter and a new paragraph will start, right? Now suppose if I want to make this as a bullet point, or I have to give a hyperlink. Suppose I have to give hyperlink here. So simply select this, and the moment you will select, you will get these icons: bold, italic, hyperlink. In increasing the text size, then quote. This is see. This is how the beginning of on text how you are starting. And this is a very interesting feature, which is a private note that I will discuss slightly later. This is very interesting feature for the writers. Okay, so suppose I have to give a hyperlink. Simply I can select this. The moment you will select or even double click here, this will appear, and then you can give a hyperlink, whatever link you want to give. Right, paste a link here. So for example, um, this we can do. Please enter. Now this is the hyperlink, right? Can I link other blogs here? Yes, Neha, you can definitely link, and we will discuss that also. That is also a very interesting part. You can link any blog on Medium. So, in fact, we will just discuss in a while, right? So, this is how you do this. You have an option to do bold, private note. I will discuss this private note a little later, and then you can simply click on again. The moment you click here, a new blog will appear. Now, suppose if I put it here, I mean, if I have to include an image or blog or a video or etc. So I can simply go here, click on this plus sign, and yes, and rather, ma'am, you can give a link to our other blogs also. That is perfectly fine, and I will just tell you on how does that work. That is the beauty of Medium. So you can write on your own blog and then give a brief it, publish it on, republish it on a Medium also with a backlink to your blog. Okay, we'll just see that. Okay, suppose I have to publish an image. Okay, so I will simply click on plus. See this image search. You can search the image on Google. This is the video, and this is the code that you can embed here. So for example, if I have to do an image, so I can upload an image from here, right? Suppose I'm doing it now, and then you can give alt text. So for instance, alt text, as you know, those who know, is SEO. Alt text is mainly for SEO. Google identifies your images by its alternative text, so you publish there. Then I go, and then suppose I will click here. Alina, can I create sections for articles of different niche? as if I wish to have a name for all technical articles. And one, yes, Alina, we can definitely do that, and we'll just discuss it once we will have publication. That you can do through publication, and that is really a good feature for creating a portfolio for writers, right? So similarly, suppose I have to search something from the internet. Now, on usual blog, what do? You search something on the internet and then go save your image and then paste out here. On Medium, it's quite simple. Suppose I have to search cryptocurrency, for instance, enter, and see there are certain images which are coming, and you can use any of these images. And the best part is that it is giving that photo by this person on Unsplash. So it is giving a credit, so you don't have any issue of copyright. So this is done, right? This is how you can insert images and videos. Similarly, simply clicking, just go on YouTube, and for instance, if I have to put up, I have to use any video link. Mm, okay, so this one is, so for instance, this one. Um, okay, okay, this is live video coming up. Okay, um, sorry. So any video, for instance, this one, simply click this one and then put it here as a link. This is coming out as a link, but if I have to create, suppose, right? But if I have to insert this video, then simply I will click here, insert video, and then paste a YouTube link. It is just taking some time. It will insert. See, this is how it will look like. This is how it will look like, right? So you can insert uh, this videos easily. How to use Medium on WordPress? Editing possible? I did not understand, Mo. Can you please tell me how? What do you mean by um, this Medium on WordPress? I did not understand. Akula, thank you very much for your appreciation. Okay, so this is how you can edit. There are a lot of more editing options that you can use, right? So similarly, suppose I have to insert something from Twitter or Instagram. So I have tweeted something and I need to insert on my profile, right? A tweet from someone. So what I can do is I can simply go here and suppose I will click this and embed tweet, right? I will take this link, copy code, and then I can post it on my this is the code icon. Okay, I think this is, so for instance, um, so taking out this one, pin your tweet, sorry, take this tweet and then put it here, link. It will come out, just it will take some time, it will come out as a C. It is coming as a Twitter link. Similarly, you can insert your Instagram, LinkedIn, and other profiles also just by tweeting this, just by inserting the links. And that is why Twitter looks, Medium looks quite beautiful. Okay, Poonam, let me know if it resumed or not. Sometimes due to slow internet connection, it might be stopped for some time, but just let me know. How to use Medium on WordPress, editing possible. Okay. All right. So this is how you edit on WordPress. Then adding a new paragraph, keyboard shortcuts. Now you will see that there are certain keyboard shortcuts also that you can use, hints and keyboard shortcuts. So writing on Medium is, it is saying that you can use certain stuff, right? See this. You can mention any one in your story by typing this. So if already someone is there on Medium, you can use @ and you can address them. Okay, click share for a link. This is there. All right. Plus, just to tell you these ad publications say a draft link. You can also, the best part of, and I will just discuss this. Suppose you are working, you are writing, right, and you want to share your content with somebody. So what you can do is your draft, I mean, you have not published it, but still you want to submit your draft just to take feedback on how it looks like. So what can be do is you can simply share a draft link. Once you click here, Medium will give you share a draft link. Now you can go copy and then anyone can see this. So if somebody clicks here, they can easily see this is visible, right? And I will just tell you on how, suppose I have to give feedback here, right? And this is draft, this is not published. So once I log in on Medium, I can also give feedback here. So for instance, suppose I will just try to log in here again once again with another email ID. Yes, Sanjida, of course, once you will publish on Medium, it will be counted as a published article, definitely. So suppose I will just sign in with my email ID. Okay, now suppose I have logged in. So now I can go, and since I am logged in, so I can even give feedback to the original author. So I can tell that, suppose I have to give feedback here, I can simply see, select this and give a private note. See, only private note option is coming. I can click here and give a private note option that you need to make amendment here or make certain changes, whatever I want to do, and I can click on send, right? Now, this private note will come to me. Once I will start writing, this will be visible to me. Okay. So this is how you share a draft. Okay. See, this is star mark has come. It means someone has sent a private note. Once I click and I can see that this is the feedback, which is, very similar to Google Doc. And since you have attended our classes, you know how we give feedback. Similarly, there is Medium actually is for writers and bloggers. So if you want to show something to somebody, they can give their feedback and you can incorporate feedback and then uh, use that, I mean, improve your article. Also, this is very helpful if you are, there are group of authors trying to publish a magazine. So suppose I am a writer, I am writing an article and then sending it to my editor will finally give you certain notes, I can make amendments, and then finally the article can be published. So it can work in that way as well. All right, then hit the publish button. Yes, once this is done, simply you hit the publish button and it will be published. This is a preview image title. This is giving a preview. You can either publish or simply schedule for later also. You can also schedule for later, so that once you do schedule for later, it means you are scheduling for a later time, right? Or you can simply publish it now. Published it. Great, Deepak. Awesome. Yes, publishing your account is currently limited due to account newness, incomplete profile, or inactivity. Please complete your profile and use medium mode to unlock publishing. Any posts or responses have been saved to your draft folder will be available when you are able to publish. See, this is the one more thing in Medium that you have to be. I mean, Medium seeks quality because Medium charges its reader for good content. So it is saying that it is a limited. My account is limited. I can simply go and complete my profile. So I will click here, uh, edit my profile, right? And a short bio, and then give a link, and then it will be and maybe an image also. Image is not needed as such. You can simply go and edit your profile, and then after some time, it will be accepted, and then you can go and publish that. Do note that it accepts good quality content, and if your content quality is really good, then it will even go and further promote your content to its audience, right? So, any questions on publishing, please let me know. Is there any peak time to publish our article so as to get maximum readership? Alina, it entirely depends on which interests, which topic that you are writing on. Uh, Once you will write five, six, seven, or eight articles on different timings, and then a medium will give you statistics. We will just see on in first 6 hours how many views are there, and in that topic in first 6 hours what is the average number of views that other writers are getting. So in that sense you can compare your views as compared to other writers, and if it is on average or more than average, it is fine. You should pick up that slot, else you should change. But then it is said that if you can write in the night, or before you can publish in the morning time when people open their email, because a lot of medium articles are read from email digest that medium sends to its readers. So maybe in the morning or in the evening it tends to do better. However, I will do a rider. I will say a rider, because you have to publish certain articles and see the stats before you decide a particular time. All right. Then there are advanced story settings also. So in terms of um, you can also save. There are certain options. So for example, you can simply go here and see. Once I click on stories, the draft is here, which I can publish anytime, and then I can click on published also. My published articles will be here, right? Then editing a published content, even if you have published content. So for example, in this particular profile I have certain published content. So suppose story, and I have some certain published content. So I can simply go and click on any published content, and then click on edit. Click on this setting icon and edit story, and then I can edit the content, right? All right. Clap highlights and responses. So any article that you publish, so for example, this is the article that you have, um, and this is in fact this is a very good way of engagement on Medium. So for example, on WordPress or any other platforms, you only have like or comment, etc. On Medium, you have very interesting engagement tools. So, for example, suppose this is published article. I will pick up any published article. By the way, these articles are written for some SEO purposes from my account. I don't know who has done that. But now, suppose this is the article that has been written. I can simply go and click here. As a reader, now I have to see as a reader what you can do. So, as a reader, you can simply go and yes, Akula, we will just see the stats. Now see, you can give a clap. Clap means good job. One clap, one applause from you. And if you want to monetize your content, so the more claps you have, the chances of monetization increases. Okay. Then see this. If you click on this three dots, you can undo unplows, report story, or blog author. You can also, suppose you want to something is good. So, for example, this one is good. So, you can just select this, and the moment you select a particular text or particular line, you can do in published articles, you can do certain things. So, for example, you can highlight. This is highlighted. Okay. So, other readers can also see that. And highlighting works. So for example, sometimes you love certain articles, certain lines of a particular article. You can simply go and highlight that. You can also give, so for example, comment. you can go and give responses, right? So this is mainly a comment. This is fantastic. And then publish. Now this becomes a published response. Hi Nilja, good evening. Right? Since this is a new account, so it is trying to have some limitations. But simply suppose if you, if I am writing any particular content, so I can suppose this one. So I can go and select this one, any particular text. Yes, you can menu. Yes, we can highlight anyone's work. It is not necessarily. So this blog is written by someone else, and I'm trying to highlight someone else's work. Suppose I like this one. So the moment you select it, you have an option to highlight, to give response. This is highlight. You can also give response. So response is something like this. I found this subject relevant. I'm just trying to write something for this purposes. Now it is published. Okay, now this is published. So one response has gone to the writer. Writer now can see that how many responses they have got. Okay. Similarly, if you find a particular interesting art line in there, you can again highlight and this. See, click on tweet. You can also tweet that. Plus, if you want to leave certain private note, so you can give a private note also to the author. I'm not going to give private notes because then it will be sent to writer and it will look nonsense to the to writer. But then you can do that as well on someone else's work. In that is really helpful giving feedback, and you can see as a writer you would have imagined that these tools you actually needed when you start writing, which is by the way not there in any other platform, a popular platform, right? Then sharing it on social media, you can see it's quite simple to share any article on social media. Simply you uh, scroll through the content, and you will see, you can share it on Twitter, Facebook, or simply bookmark the story. Or you can also take this, click this URL, copy this URL, and share it wherever you want. So suppose I want to share it on LinkedIn, I will copy that URL, go on LinkedIn, and share it on LinkedIn. Just copy and paste like you share any other URL. You can do that for Medium as well. So, Akula, you retracted some message. Okay. Do ask, do not hesitate. Okay, simply start a post and share this link. Yes, Minu, private note option is really good. Alena, can we change the layout? Yes, we will change the layout and we will just see on how you can change the layout and font, etc. Akula is saying how to get more views and claps, how to make Medium views aware about our articles. Akula, you are retracting the message. I don't know why, but yes, you can definitely. We will see on how you can get more views um, in later section of this session. I will just go back. Okay, fine. Let me publish this one. Okay, now Alina is asking, can we change the layout, etc.? Yes, you can. So suppose if I have to start a new blog, I can simply let me start a new story here. Okay, and so and see, this is, by the way, you do not have much designing options. So please don't think that you will have very fancy designs and all. This is made only for focus is on writing and good content and not much, right? So this is there. Suppose I publish it here. Now the only option that I have is in terms of, so for instance, I can click here and see, I can larger text थोड़ा सा हो सकता है. You can increase the text size. Similarly, you can decrease the text size. This one in this way, right? You can also suppose have written something. This is a subtitle. You can select this one and say this. You can do in this way. Plus, you can click here and you will see various options of more help, more settings, uh, change display title subtitles. So, for example, title, subtitle, you can do that as well. Changing featured image, unlisted settings, etc. etc. Now, suppose if you want to have, okay, we will discuss that later on, right? So, this is how you can change this. But please note that this is the best. I mean, Medium has really kept it quite simple and focus on writing, so you do not have much option to do the designing part, except that you can have certain uh, layout options and different highlights, columns, rows, etc. Like this one. You can also create something like this on your Medium blog. We'll just see that how. Okay, sharing it on social media and then advanced SEO settings. Those who love digital marketing and aware of digital marketing and they really want to do more with their art, articles. So you can click here, read any article, and then you can go and see more settings. On these settings, you will get see this Victorium 1 minute read. Okay, not enrolled. This is a partnership model that we will discuss. Then tags. Here you can tags. This is basically tags is the topics. Okay, किस the article कौन सा आपको tags हैं जो सबसे ज़्यादा define करते हैं आपके article को. Which tags are more relevant? Then SEO title. This is you can change title from here. What title do you exactly want to show to the readers? And SEO description. You can change both of these. um, this is see this friend link क्यों है ये because क्या होता है कि on medium since people pay to read articles so not everybody is a paid member, right? So their number of story is limited. They can only read certain number of story. But if you want that your story can be read by anyone on Medium, irrespective of they have signed up on Medium or not, they have logged in or not, so you can simply use this friend link for any article. You can copy and then this you can share with anyone. In that particular case, anyone can read your content, whether they've subscribed to the membership or of Medium or not. So that is one option of sharing a friend link. Edit licensing and then advanced settings. You have more advanced settings. You can also customize your link. And this is canonical link that I will come back to this once again. A canonical link, suppose you have written your own blog, on your own website or LinkedIn somewhere, and then you are republishing it on Medium. So you can see this story was originally published elsewhere. एंड देन जहां पे भी सबसे पहले पब्लिश हुआ था उसका लिंक आप दे दीजिए. मान लीजिए कि मैं एसीटी का लिंक दे देता हूँ, सेम ब्लॉग है. तो कई बार ये होता है ना कि डुप्लीकेट कंटेंट का नुकसान होता है. जो लोग एसईओ में इसको ज़्यादा बेहतर समझेंगे कि डुप्लीकेट कंटेंट, एक ही कंटेंट अगर आपने 4 जगह पब्लिश किया तो उसका थोड़ा सा नुकसान होता है. बट इस केस में क्या होगा कि कैनोनिकल लिंक और सेट कर देंगे, और अगर ओरिजिनल आर्टिकल का लिंक यहाँ पे डाल देंगे तो फिर इससे एसईओ में कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा. गूगल विल प्रेफर, इनफैक्ट इट विल, you will get more advantage. You can save canonical link. So in that case, so this will be something like complete URL. So even if Google discovers your content, um, it will consider this link as the original author, and this will get SEO benefit. So Medium pay you can republish your content just to have more viewership for your own blog. You can republish your content. Okay, so this is for canonical settings, and there are more settings, promotions, content licensing, advanced settings that you can explore right? You can then finally go back to editor and start working on this. All right. So now I have got some questions. So how to get more views? We'll just see that. Then Bindu has said, can we use Grammarly app here for checking our articles or blog? Uh, Bindu, no. You have to copy your content on Grammarly app and then come back once again to see that. I mean, after modifying. So Grammarly is not by default integrated. It is not integrated by default. Then, where to see story settings? So, okay, Akula, you can see story settings from here. So, suppose आप यहाँ से जाके and then you have certain settings, this one, more settings. यहाँ पे जब जाएंगे तो more settings जिस आप story में रहेंगे उसी के settings पे आप जाएंगे. So see, I have come up with the more settings of the story, this story only, story settings. Can you see that? So this is from where you can author, right? Who is the author? Then reader interest, SEO settings, etc. You can see that. All right. Now, feature highlights one. I have just highlighted a few features to tell you on certain things, which is really good note. Sharing drafts and leave private notes. You can share drafts from to your people, uh, and then you can also leave private notes, right? So this can work. Two people can work together. I mean, this is more for giving feedback and all. You can use that. Is something else just above Grammarly? Apart from Grammarly, see, this is not a grammar software. This is mainly a blogging software where you have to go and publish your content. Uh, it is best to use that you first write your copy, write your content here, and then simply Control A, Control C, copy your content, paste it on Grammarly or any other software, check, edit that, proofread that, and then come back and then post it here as well. Okay, in this way you will be able to uh, check grammatical mistakes. Akula, you are not getting three dots for your article. You will definitely get. So, suppose if you go on any article, if you have already published an article, then you will get in this way. So, stories, and if you are facing any problem, just give me. See, it is coming here, three dots. Just send me the screenshot, and then I will help you in case if you are having any problem. Published one, I will go into published one, and this one, and then click on settings, and then you can edit story from here. And once you do edit story, these three dots will appear. Okay. All right. Then creating a series. Um, just for a second, okay, creating a series. Now, series is also quite interesting on Medium. So, if you love to share short stories, this will come to your rescue. All right. Um, so just see this. I mean, I want you. Can anyone tell me? So, for example, if you have to so you know the swiping, we have a habit of swiping left and right. Yeah, you have been using that, or maybe you might have used that. So series is something very interesting. So let us see what this series is. So first we will see an example of series. So this was a series, a blog story. If you have a habit of writing short stories in bullet points, you know, you can write your series, your story in installments. अभी मेलिंडा गेट्स का है ये. This is, see, this is specially made for mobile application. So if you download Medium ka mobile app, by the way, there are some people who do everything on their mobile phones, right? So they do not use laptops and all. You can in fact use your mobile phone also to edit and write on Medium, because that is there is an app, Medium app, you can download and then start writing there. So Series as in stories and continuation. Especially, yes, absolutely, Elena. Series, this is stories and continuation. So suppose you can write in installments. You write one installment today, then you write next installment day after tomorrow. And then, people can just click on this plus sign. So notification bell. And if suppose you write the next installment, then readers will get the notification that Elena has put in the next installment. Okay. Okay, Akula, I will not use Hindi. I'm really sorry. Sure, sure, don't worry. Yeah. So you will have to use. So see the this one. This is how you write. Yeah. And simply click. If you will click on right hand side, it will move next. If we click on the left hand side, it will move backward. Right. And this is we publish here. Sanjida, copyright will belong to the author. So if you publish something on Medium, it will belong to you as an author. Right? See this. And then you can write in installments the moment you write something. You can also insert videos out there, GIFs, images, videos, you can use everything. Okay, and this is done. So this was basically a video. This was a video, GIF, sorry. Yeah, this is 30 minutes. 3 minutes read, 30 cards. You can also share this on any social media network, and this will be published there as a card. Right? So mobile focused content, you can tell a story through cards. Okay, one card at a time. This is the link I will also give in the description so that you can see this link later on once the video is live session is completed. I will share these links on the description of the video. Then you can write in installments, send notification to followers when a new installment is added. You can also add text, GIFs, videos, etc., and then share the link to social media platforms. Right? So that is the way you can use series. Can anyone tell me, and I will just give you a break of 30 seconds, okay, 30 seconds, just to see that where you can use the concept of series, where you can use the concept of series. Yes, please. Okay, Alina is asking, so does it allow only short stories or can we treat it as a chapter in a book? I mean, as long as those. Yes, Alina, you can definitely use it as a book, but then point is that it will be limited by the card. So this is the card size, which is basically a screen size of your mobile phone, and you can only use this much of um, space to create either a chapter or uh, a card, right? Basically, one installment at a time. And you know, yes, you can use also. I mean, as long as this page is filled, you can use it as a chapter. Yeah. But then you can also do, I mean, maybe 10 cards combined together and become one chapter. So that can also be done, right? All right. So series are mostly used to write short stories, infographics. If you want to highlight and tell something in a series, episode way, right? You can also have your episodes. Kind of daily news, yes, Shalu, especially daily news updates on specifics. So, for example, I pick up a story on, so for instance, I'm just taking the CAA protests that are going on. I can simply have a CAA timeline and then I can add every story out there in the form of series. In fact, this is if you are a journalist and if you are a publisher, this you can use to have uh, certain topics like political topics which go on for long and long. So suppose elections are coming and so you can have a story elections where you can use series for different uh, updates, latest updates, right? So this is how you can use series. All right, so now let's move to the next one. Absolutely, Minu, yes. Then creating a publication. I know a lot of you will be interested in this one. And this is such a fantastic thing that you can use. Yes, and rather, ma'am, it is for ongoing news updates. Now, creating a publication, this is for as a writer, you can use this tool, publication, for two purposes. One is for building your portfolio, and second is for if you are working as a group and you want to launch a e-magazine, this is really helpful. So somebody can become an editor, someone can become an author, someone can become maybe a contributor in terms of images and all. And they all will submit the story to, or maybe you can have more than one editors also. And someone can simply send um, their articles to editors. Editors will review that, and then after reviewing and giving their feedback, that particular article will be added in the publication, right? And once the publication is ready to publish, it will be sent to your followers or subscribers, or even Medium also will pick up the best articles from your magazine or publication and then give it to their readers through email digest or on this Medium platform, right? So this is how you do it. So you can launch e-magazine with multiple authors. Okay, as a freelance writer, you can also use it as a blogging tool. So what you can do is that this is link I will give it to you so that you can use more about how you can use publications. This is a sample demo of publication on how do you create that. Suppose you are a freelance writer and you need to showcase your content portfolio as these articles you have written in technical pieces. This is for um, you know um, academic writing, business writing, creative writing. You want to have different articles under different sections. So you can use that this publication point and you can have multiple tags. So for example, here academic writing, technical writing, creative writing, website, etc. And then you can put your content in various formats. So this is for creative writing, this section will be for creative, technical, and business. And then you can about us, it will be a complete publication. um, so for instance, this medium blog is also an example of publication. This is a publication, this is how it looks like. This is the official medium blog. This is a publication only, product news, the stories, company, legal notes, writers. Okay, you can have this in two columns, then see this way, then three columns, right? And various sections, so latest, um, various sections also. So you can use this as a publication for this one. When to use publication: to build an online portfolio, to work as a team, to run a promo or sell affiliate products, and use publications to build an audience also. Once you will use publications with multiple team members, a lot of people will come and you will have people from various categories to come and see your article, and you will grow your subscriber space. And once suppose you have 500 subscriptions, so you can also send a private letter on their email IDs, okay, through your publications. um, just to if you want to create a publication, you simply need to do this. So go here, click on publications, and then add new publications. When you will have to add new publications, it will ask for name, description, then a publication avatar, basically an image, a logo, social tags. You can have your social tags here. Then more tags like writing, content, whatever tags relevant for your business, for your article. And then you can choose editors and writers also. You can add more editors and more writers. and then you can next step you can go and then publish your content. Okay, Lenny is saying when we are building a publication, it is similar to posting articles now, like we have all same features. Yes, we have all the same features with an added advantage that you can create a different layout of your page, and you can add into categories. So, for instance, if you can have a layout something like this, like we just saw, having this layout, then categorizing your articles in different sections, right? You can have people once people subscribe, whenever you will publish something, they will receive an email. Plus, if you want to send a private letter to everyone, you can also do that. Simply, you can write draft a letter and send it to your uh, subscribers. So this can be possible only through publications, right? See this publications. You can also follow good publications if you want to have uh, more. So this is one. Saket Martin clapped for temporary this one. This clapping is published now, right? One more thing is, or can we first post certain number of articles and then segregate them into different subcategories? No, it's better to create a publication first and then start. Once you start putting your content, then you can add more. You can simply once you write a particular publication. So, for example, uh, we were using this one. Suppose I go on a story and I was drafting this one, right? So while writing, I can use that as part of. You can click here and then add to publication, and it will go to publication, right? Just like Facebook feature. I don't know which feature you were talking about, me, no? Then you can add to publication. Any article you can add to publication. Here, since no publication is available, it is not giving any option. Otherwise, you can add any publication. By the way, there is one more good option. Suppose you've written an article somewhere on your blog or maybe LinkedIn profile. So simply you can go. So for example, I can also import these articles on my Medium blog. So suppose I have written a blog over here. Suppose this one, right? And I want this to be posted on my LinkedIn, on my Medium blog, or maybe this could be your own blog also, website also. So I can simply go here and start a new blog. Okay, so suppose this is stories, and then click on import a story. Simply set here the link and it will import the story. The best part is it imports with the images, title, a short description, and then a backlink to original article, and it will also written originally published at linkedin.com. This article, it is giving the complete article. So उससे क्या होता है, आपको एक backlink, what happens is that you get a backlink to your original article, which helps in SEO. Plus, since Medium has its own user base, so you will also get more exposure for this article that you have read, that you have written on LinkedIn, on your own blog, right? So this is one more way. Importing the story is another way of getting more exposure. So if you already have written on your blog, on your website, on your LinkedIn profile, on your anywhere, you can simply import the story here with just one click and get get more exposure, publish your content to a large number of medium readers, right? Okay, Alina is saying, so basically the process would be first join Medium, then create a publication, and then start posting articles of different types. Absolutely, that you can do. Yes. Yes, Sally, this is a very good marketing feature. In fact, for digital marketers, this really works like a magic formula for getting more exposure. Yes, Akula, you were saying to explain something once again. So, can you tell me what exactly I need to explain, and then I will explain that. Okay. If you mean by importing stories, so simply you have to, okay, I will just take it here, go back, and suppose I have written a blog on LinkedIn. So I will copy this URL, go on, import a story, and then simply click the URL and click on import, and this will see your story, right? And then you can simply go on publish it here. Once you will publish it, it will ask for change tags. Tags are helpful in just telling startup, business ideas, and then publish now. Now it is publishing the story, right? So now this has been published, and this is given originally published on LinkedIn. So it basically added to your SEO advantage. It will give a backlink to your original blog. All right. So this is publication. Alina, you can also do one thing. I mean, if you do not have any article on Medium, so you can also start publishing first, and then you can later go on to already published articles. You can create a publication for them. So it is not necessary that first you either create a publication or you first write publish articles. It is not necessary. Though if your intention is to blog to build a portfolio, online portfolio, then it is better to first create um, publication with various categories and then start posting there. Also, remember one thing, it is not necessary that to build a portfolio you will go and write complete articles on the internet. I mean, what you can simply do is that either you can give a link. So, for example, suppose you have done a technical writing categories, right? So, you can simply give the originally published articles, you can give their backlinks with a short description um, on that category. So you don't need to write the complete article. You can simply import articles from somewhere and put it into one category, and it becomes your portfolio. That is one way, and best way of creating a portfolio. And Akula is again saying, sir, if we post our blog article as it is on Medium, Google will consider it as a duplicate content. We need to make it short, the article. No, yes, your question is valid that will Google consider this as a duplicate content? See, it would have, considered as a duplicate content, but since this is the citation is mentioned that originally published here, it will not consider as a duplicate content. Plus, if I really want to be 100% sure that Google should not treat this as a duplicate content and all my SEO advantage I should get, SEO advantage should be, I mean, Google should consider that this was the original article, then what I can do is I can simply go and then edit this story and then click it here, go on more settings. Then I will go to advanced settings, and then this is canonical article. See, it is already canonical article is this one, linkedin.com/pulse slash 15 unique profitable business ideas in India, right? Now, since you have already pasted this link here, the link to original article, so Google will consider this as the authoritative link. Google will Google's algorithm treat this link as an original article and this as the medium one, the one that we have imported on medium. This will be considered just as an um, a kind of, what do you say, acceptance, or maybe more people are talking about that article and that is why they have just with your permission they have taken certain content. So it's basically added to your SEO advantage. It will not have any disadvantages in your SEO. Importing the story will not have any disadvantages. Okay, Alina is again saying, so sir, it will be the same no in terms of getting readership since I don't have any of my poems or technical articles published elsewhere. Yes, so you can simply, it will be same in terms of getting readership, absolutely. So you can start first, since you've not published elsewhere, then simply you can start with the publication and then start putting it on in various categories, and since starting a publication will help you get more readers, initially, because people tend to subscribe magazines and subscriptions if they find it useful, as in if this link is where I want to start showcasing my different style of writing, absolutely you can do that. Yeah. Okay, great. I hope things are going well and it's clear. Then customizing your interest, well, once you log in on on Medium, yeah, so suppose you have logged in and you go to your home profile on Medium. This is coming in. This is the feed that you get in, right? This is the feed which is again written by writers like you, which is doing well. These articles are getting more engagements, more viewership. So what editors are on their home feed. So the moment you open medium.com, you will see the list of articles. So this is based on what you have read on Medium, right? Yes, Elena, you can add canonical links to the article published on Facebook also. Anywhere you can do that, right? So here on this feed, home feed, you find various articles from various categories. Now, this is not just based on what you have subscribed or you are following, but it is based on what Medium thinks that you are interested in. Why? Because you have might have read certain topics on Medium, on these topics, or maybe you have interacted with people on who have written on these topics. So they tend to, or maybe an article is doing so well, it is taken from someone's real life example, it is getting a lot of engagement, the quality is really good, then you will get this on a home feed. Okay, you can customize this also. You can simply go here and click on customize your interest, right? And you will see suggestions based on whatever you have been reading. You will see certain suggestions, people to follow, topics that you can follow, topics. So based on, I mean, it's entirely based on your interest, people, and then publications. The more you write or read on Medium, it will suggest you whom should you follow. You can also click here. When you read any article on Medium, you really don't need to save it all the time. However, you can of course bookmark it for future uses, and once you've viewed it, you can archive that. But then also this has a good feature, recently viewed, so you will see all the articles that you have read in the past, right? So that helps you. So anytime you can go back and find the article if you need to, right? This is of course available only to readers who are logged in on Medium, right? You can follow people, topics, and publication, bookmark stories, and then check reading list. um, you can also go and create a reading list. So for example, this is a reading list. So saved, archived, and recently viewed, this one, right? Okay. Then Medium statistics. Yes, that is very interesting. Check your story stats. You can simply click here and see your statistics. That how many people are viewing it, what is your level of engagement, interactions, etc. So see, this somewhere someone had written some article. So this is the views, the total number of views that article has got, the reads, how many reads. Reads means how many people have read till end. Read ratio means 83% of the people have read till end. How many fans? Those who have clapped or followed your article, right? So this is for all the articles. You can go and click on any one article and you can get that. So suppose you are clicking here, you will get a more detailed statistics of this summary. 25 views. This is the average reading time, 14 seconds. Lifetime views is 25. Once again, internal views is this one. Internal views means that it has period from medium distribution, including your home page, app, email, social media accounts. And external views means things that you have shared on your social media, email, etc. These are external views. So you get to know that from where you are getting your visitors. Reading time, traffic sources also is given, that from where that this is coming up, right? Menu, you don't need to download any favorite article. You can simply save the link and you can watch that later on. Your readers interest also comes in that the readers who read this particular article, what is their interest? This will of course come only when you have large number of readership, at least 50, 60 or 100, right? um, Akula is saying, for my three articles I did not get any proper views, so how to improve and make aware medium readers? All right, see, um, once you post articles on Medium, you'd also need to publicize it in the moment you post something on Medium. Share it on social media. Of course, that is the first step that you need to do. Another thing that you keep doing is, Twitter is very helpful. So in my classes, I tell everyone to use Twitter. There is a reason for that. The reason is that once suppose I have written a particular article, suppose I have read a particular article or I have written a particular article, what I can do is I can frequently go on and keep tweeting things. So, for instance, suppose I like this one, yeah. Suppose I can go and tweet this same article at least 10 times in 1 week. So, what I can do is I can simply in time, I can go select it here. Sorry, I can select this one and then tweet this, right? Now, tweet this with your hashtag. So, the moment more you will keep tweeting, more people will come, and based on the quality of content, you will get more readership. See, remember one thing, if within 6 hours of publishing your Medium blog, if you will get decent number of views, Medium will also notice that blog, that article, and start publishing that in their feed, mobile app, email, etc. And in this way, you will get more um, readership, right? Plus, your article should be lengthier, at least 500 words. It should have more than 500 words. More graphics, infographics. I mean, more in-depth articles. Medium readers love more in-depth articles, right? So you will get views, read, source of visitors, your readers' interest, and responses. Monetize your Medium content. This is again, as I said, that Medium is entirely based on reader subscription. So you can monetize your Medium content in this way. You can join Medium partner program. So once you go here, you will see a Medium partner program. There is some problem right now in India in terms of Medium pays only through Stripe, right? And currently Stripe is in beta mode. So for example, I join the Medium partner program, it will agree and set up payments. So suppose I agree and continue to payment setup. Now I have to have a Stripe Express account or a Stripe account, right? Um, Now it is accepted because Medium pays only through Stripe. So you can become a member only when you have a Stripe account. So Stripe account supported countries, it is saying that where it is there. In India it is also there, right? So um, right now it is in the preview section. Preview means it is in the beta form, and it may not be accepted right now, but very soon it should be accepted once you have your Stripe account. Okay. What happens is, even if you do not have a Stripe account, um, take a minute to answer a few questions and then you'll be ready to go. Medium will have access to your data and can create payments and custom on your behalf. Country is India. Business website, you have to create a business website, business description, type of businesses, and date of birth, home addresses, etc., the bank account details, etc., and then authorize access to this account. Right? Once you have a Stripe account, you can authorize to your Medium account. And how you will get paid? The more readers you will get, I mean, more people are reading your blog. They are engaging, highlighting, clapping, giving responses, etc. Based on that, you will earn certain income. Now, if you ask how many people actually earn from Medium, so yes, it is difficult slightly in the beginning, especially, but if you really write good content or if you can share your content to your audience, you writers a trend. So, but then remember one thing, that once you've published one article on Medium, it will be there permanently. So it's you really don't have to do it again and again. So you have to simply publish one article, maybe a week's time, and it will tend to do well for lifetime. You will earn from that article for lifetime. So you can use that, and that is why a good option. I mean, if you're publishing on your blog or elsewhere, maybe you will not get that readership, right? So so this is one advantage. Another advantage is, if you have, if you know what affiliate marketing is. Yes, and Radha ma'am, you can live. In fact, I think I have. We will also close the session in 5-7 minutes, not more than that, because we have exceeded. I was expecting that we will close this session by 9:15 max, but then it is taking certain time. I'm sorry for that, but yes, you can leave. Um, Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Yes. So if you know what is affiliate marketing, you can also use affiliate links on your Medium blogs, and this also will help you. If you've written more than 500 to 1000 words article, then it will really help you generate some affiliate income as well, right? So people earn money on Medium through Medium partner program as well as through uh, promoting affiliate products. In fact, since Medium promotes quality content, and if your articles are published, people tend to believe, go by quality. You tend to click on those links and buy things. So there is a possibility of earning through Medium affiliate programs as well. All right. So I've got some questions. Is any word limit for article? No, there is no word limit for article, stories, or blog, but more than 500 words tend to do well on Medium or any other platform. Also, articles on Medium, it tends to do well on Google. So the more you will write, the better. Your ranking will also improve. If you know SEO techniques, including keywords, etc., on your blog, then your content will be optimized and it will be discovered through Google as well. Okay. But yes, Akula, I will suggest that keep writing. Do not just become, just do not get discouraged by writing three articles, right? Have 8, 10, 12. Try different ways. Put statistics in some articles. Try to write a story format in another article and see which one is doing well in your industry or in your segment. Alina is asking, but even if I become an affiliate, we would still need a Stripe account. Yes, no. If you will become an affiliate, then you don't need a Stripe account, because suppose if I become an Amazon affiliate, sorry, if I become an Amazon affiliate, suppose, right? And so go and click here and become an Amazon affiliate, and then I'm using that affiliate link on my Medium blog, right? So if somebody buys something, then you will get paid from Amazon, not from Medium, and that is where you will that Stripe is not a problem in case of Medium articles, sorry, affiliate articles, right? So Medium versus WordPress, I will not take much of time here now. because we are already exceeding the time limit. So I will just say when to use and when should you use Medium, when should you use WordPress. So as you saw, Medium is far easier than WordPress. In terms of technicalities, for Medium, no technical knowledge is needed. For WordPress, certain technical knowledge is helpful to set up the WordPress blog, right? Then reach, in terms of reach, Medium has a large pool of readers, so quality content is really promoted well, right? And it also ranks well on Google. For WordPress, you yourself need to make certain efforts, even if you have written a great article. On Medium, it is assured that if you've written a great article, you will definitely get some viewership. Utility, this is hobbies, more focus on expanding user base, getting more readership. Intention to develop a full-fledged website in the future. Yes, WordPress has one advantage. Mm, that advantage is that majority of the websites on the internet is built on WordPress, right? So if you know WordPress, then probably you can working with clients become easier. Suppose you have to write for a client and their website is built on WordPress. So if you have an idea of WordPress, you can simply go and publish on their content without any difficulty. And that is the only advantage of WordPress. I do recommend that you can still learn WordPress because it is not that difficult. And we will also do these sessions, one of these sessions on WordPress as well. Uh, but then you can keep publishing. You can publish a blog on your WordPress blog or maybe on your website and then import that on Medium to get more viewership. This can also be done. And this is the ideal combination of Medium and WordPress. You can use both, right? All right. Medium for digital marketers. I mean, you can use Medium for digital marketers to import your blog on Medium and get more viewership. A link back to your website that helps further in digital marketing and SEO ranking. You can create a series or publications to get more readers and more engagement. All right, especially for product announcements, new features, new recent updates, news, blogs, etc. You can also create a promo offer. Suppose you are selling something, so through series and publications, you can have a top banner promoting your coupons, New Year coupons, etc. And then you can also follow others, writers, and publications. By the way, a lot of people have discovered new writers and great writers through um, this one, through Medium, right? So a lot of people, a lot of writers have connected. They are connected with good writers through Medium only. So, in addition to Twitter, you also go and search for good writers on Medium. So, you can get discovered as a writer on Medium, right? So, now I will open this. From my end, I am done. Okay. If you have any questions, please tell me, and I will try to answer them uh, to the best of my ability. Yes. Any questions? All right, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session, and please, I again request to please like this video and also share it once this is end. Once this video ends, please share it with share this video on your social media platform so that we can get more views after that. Also, do recommend this channel to your friends and family. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Okay, Alina, it was really a good session. Okay, great. We will keep conducting these sessions. Yes, and um, we will hope to share a lot of knowledge together. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks again, once again. I will end this session here.